Hey, Roaders, welcome back. Live my day. Like I said, going through some family medical issues. So here I am doing a live react compared to what I would normally do and using in front of my phone, having a chance to think about it for a couple days, maybe overnight. But this could be the world's shortest live. Just got the butts kicked. Just offensively, defensively, coaching. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how else to put this. Okay, so someone asked me. They said, "Did you see Jeff Traylor's post game?" This was after the Rice game, and the question was, and I go, "No, what did he say?" Because I don't listen to it because there's really not a lot that you can get from it because plain and simple, you, no one really asks the necessary questions, right? And what I mean by the necessary questions, hey, we're down 28. We're down 35. Why are you throwing vertical swing passes? They could then get tipped and then end up being a turnover because it was a lateral instead of throwing it down the field. See, I would ask those questions, and I'm asking them now because people need to think that way. You can like Trailer and honor him for what he's done for our program. Make no mistake about it. We wouldn't have done this with Wilson. But today, and I was thinking to myself, I said, man, this is just as bad as 2019. Really? And the reason why I say it was just as bad as 2019 because North Texas wasn't as good in 2019. They're at least good now, right? They're one of the top teams. I told you I wasn't a believer in Memphis. Memphis lost today. I told you the cream of the crop are the three teams I said. I still think Navy is not there. But that kind of play calling when down big, just you're giving up. You that's a give up, right? That is a throw in the white, throw in the damn towel, right? That's what that is. And I don't know how else to explain this, but this wasn't a long time coming. I can tell you that people didn't see what I was seeing 3 years ago. Hey, these were stuff that I was lamenting about when we were winning conference championships. Now, what we don't have, and this is abundantly clear, we don't have an offensive coordinator. Mm-mm. That change has to be made. We have to get one. I don't care if it's from a high school, but we have to get one that isn't the one we have now. Promote from within, that's fine. Promote from within, that's fine. But when they don't work out, they don't work out. And you lose them. They start back over in another program at the position they were before. Now let's talk about the game before it got out of control. This is our other issue, and it's quarterback play. It is straight quarterback play. 11 for 20 for sub 100 yards. That should be unacceptable for anybody to perform that way. If that was Eddie Lee performing that way, he'd be benched the very next week in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. And you know it. You can't deny this anymore. You can't deny this anymore. And that's holding our team back. It really is. Down the sideline, Overmeyer, or was it Thomas, wide open. Overshot him. Beautiful play. Overshot him. Third down, wide open on a slant to the boundary, overshot McEwen. And those two plays could have changed the complexion of this game. Not saying we would have won, but we don't lose 56-14 or whatever in the hell it was. I was thinking to myself, James Franklin's available. Not that we could get rid of Traylor and afford his buyout. But Franklin's, I mean it. I'm at that point. This is unacceptable, and we have to think of it that way. We don't have to be mad about it, but it's got to get better. And saying, well, the inconsistency, get used to this. What the hell does that mean? What kind of answer is that? I've got nothing. Robert Henry ran the ball good. I also said we weren't going to get sweeps to the outside. I said our short passes to the outside weren't going to work. And they didn't, did they? They know we're going to do it. Well, the sweep run, that was about speed. But we could have stayed in the middle running the ball. We could have. I honestly believe we could have. This is bad. This is bad. This is, in my opinion, this is paramount to losing the fan base. Something's got to change. Now people can say the defense didn't stop them. Hell, we only scored 14 points. You were expecting the defense to hold North Texas at 13? A team that I told you in the live thing, just looking at the data, has averaged 37 points a game. Their worst output was 36 points a game or something like that, right? 33. I mean, I got nothing. I got nothing. And I hate that I have nothing, because you know why I have nothing? Because I called it. I also said, who the hell had UTSA favored? Were they favored? I have no idea. I don't give a shit. That's just Vegas trying to get money on both sides of the ball, right? Feel sorry for whoever took UTSA. A fool's bet. A fool's bet. And also was thinking while I was watching the game, and I go back to feeling like 2019 North Texas. I said, Jesus, this is Jeff Wilson, Frank Traylor. That's what it felt like to me. Don't hate me because I'm the messenger and I'm just explaining what it felt like. Do I hate any of them? No. But I am here to tell you our offensive players aren't put in their best position to win. Best situation to win or be successful. No how, no way. No how, no way. Haven't been for 2 years. I read social media, a lot of people saying throwing, this game, we're done, and other people are saying we're done this season. I'm more worried about next season. Do you think we're going to have 22,000 a game next year? I guarantee you we're going to take a 1,000 seat hit for season tickets. I guarantee you. I can guarantee you that. I can 100% guarantee you that. That's a good beer. Hey, did you know Modelo was started by Germans? Well, now you do. It might have been Czechoslovakians. They definitely were Mexicans. And it's good beer. The hops in North Central America that they get from that area, to me, that's why they make it so crisp and clean. That's a damn good beer. It's a good beer. I like Pacifico too. I'm a big fan of Pacifico. Corona they can keep. What do you think would improve this team? Do you think just changing the coordinator? What do you think? What do you think would happen? Would help this team immediately? Assume we could start over, right? These players, this team. Do you think a new coordinator would have us at 5-2? 4-3? Do you think a new defensive coordinator would have us at a different defensive coordinator? I don't know. I felt like our kids got some stops when they needed to get stops, but we didn't do anything offensively. One thing did you notice were our defensive front. That was an odd defensive front to me. It wasn't a normal 3 front 6, right? It wasn't our normal front 6 style defense for most of the game. And I think all that had to do was we needed to cover their wide receivers. And that left a lot of gaps for really a lot of gaps for their running backs to just nice and slow. And then all of a sudden they're open and they're gone, right? Let me pull up some stats real quick. It's, man, I can't tell you how demoralized I am personally as a fan. I can't tell you how demoralized I am. It's North Texas. I feel this way no matter who we lose to. I feel this way no matter who we lose to, especially when we get our asses whooped. Unless maybe we were playing Alabama or Ohio State or Texas, right? But we weren't, right? And that's the problem. ESPN acting weird. I don't want to watch ESPN. I just want to go to ESPN. What the hell? Stupid. I typed in ESPN.com and I went to watch ESPN. There we go. Let's see. NCAA football scores. Taking a little while here. $55-17. The 56-14. I forgot we hit that last field goal. $11 of 20 for 84 yards. A 28 QBR. Their guy, 22 of 35 for 277 yards. 68 QBR. 314 yards passing on us. I said I was worried about them passing. But holy crap, did they rush on us, 270 yards. See, this is what I'm talking about. When we walloped Rice, we didn't even have 500 yards of offense. Now, we played with a lot of short field, but we still scored 61 points. They hung 584 yards of offense on us. 329. Rushed the ball pretty good. Robert Henry got himself another 138 yards, right? Will Henderson ran the ball pretty good. Two turnovers killed us, right? Oh, man, I forgot McCown had 3 fumbles, and 2 of them lost. Wow. Robert Henry had 1 and lost 1. We can't continue down this road. And I'm here to tell you, I don't think we'll ever win with who we have at quarterback. I don't think this team's capable of it. Not for 12 games. I saw one thing when he was rolling out and he was indecisive. And it's like, dude, pump fake and go. And then slide forward. And then he turned sideways and then he slid. It's like, oh my God. You know, if he had just kept it going upfield, he could have just baby dove forward between guys. It would have gotten 3 more yards. I'm going to say it. He's not the guy. Just like Lowell Narcisse was never going to be the guy. They're the same guy. I don't know. I'm not crashing out because I'll be at every game that I can be at, right? The next home game is Thursday night at 6:30. Hopefully I can make it. Hopefully I won't have had my surgery yet. But I'll definitely be in the San Antonio area if I have it. Got to make sure mom is getting proper care and someone's there to care for her. It's just we're a bad football team. We're a bad football team. And I don't want to say North Texas exposed that. I just think they kicked our ass. I don't think us being a bad football team had anything to do with it. We could have brought our A plus game. We're still going to lose this football game. Anyway, Roadrunners, I think I've done enough for this live broadcast and the response. Maybe when I get back to Houston on Monday, I can look for some stuff that may be positive but I really don't think we have any positives in our favor. Oh, man, let me tell you something. That's it's rough to deal with. It's just plain and simple rough to deal with because the kids deserve better. They really, really deserve better. Peace out. Birds up. Boo!